My dear child, the final documents have just been finalized. But this isn't about a loan, nor is it about insurance, and certainly not some old legal form that gets tucked away in a drawer. No, this is something different, something monumental, something that will change your life. This document grants you legal ownership of something incredibly rare and unexpected. It will alter the very next chapter of your existence. But what exactly have you received? Why you, and not someone else? And what will this ownership cost you? Because everyone before you has returned this ownership within a week. The reason behind this will not only shock you but will also linger in your mind. However, the why and all the details will be unveiled in this message. So let's get started. Yes, my child, it's true. The final documents have just been finalized. The moment that last paper was signed, something changed. Something was secured for you. Yes, my child. The final documents I'm referring to are not about a loan you've been pursuing repeatedly, nor the insurance you've been seeking, hoping it would bring you peace. No, it's something far more significant, more crucial than any of these matters. Yes, my child. Because the final documents I'm discussing make you the legal owner of something so unexpected, so rare that it will forever alter the course of your life. But before you inquire, Lord, what exactly is this ownership? There's something urgent you need to hear, something you must grasp. This is not just any ownership. This is a legal, binding, legitimate ownership. And my child, you are not the first to receive it. No, many others before you have been granted the same ownership. But here's the peculiar part. Every single one of them returned it. Not after a year, not after a month, but within just 7 days, 1 week. You must ask yourself why. Why would anyone relinquish something so rare, so precious, so transformative? What could be so burdensome, so challenging that they couldn't keep it? My child, the answer will not only astonish you. It will shake you to your core. It will linger in your thoughts. This ownership comes with a price. In just a few moments, I will disclose everything. So, if you are prepared, grant me your next 9 minutes, and allow me to enlighten you. Once you grasp the truth, my child, you will never view yourself the same way again. Let's start, my dear, by unveiling the complete truth about what this ownership truly entails and why everyone before you returned it within just 7 days. I need to take you back a few days, as that is where it all started. Yes, my child. It was an early morning when a man sat by his kitchen window, cradling his coffee cup and flipping through the newspaper. On his right, toast was toasting. Everything felt normal, just like any other day, until the doorbell rang. He checked the clock. No one usually visited at this hour. Slowly, he stood from his chair and walked to the door. Upon opening it, he found no familiar neighbor or friendly face. Instead, there stood a courier, motionless, holding a single envelope. Yes, my child. The paper was thick and white, exuding significance. He signed for it silently, closed the door, and turned the envelope over in his hands. With the edge of a fingernail, he broke the seal. Inside was a letter printed on creamy parchment, the kind that feels luxurious against your fingertips. But it wasn't the texture of the paper that took his breath away, it was the words inscribed upon it. Yes, my child. Little did he know that the joy swelling in his chest would only last for 7 days, for on the 8th day, he would return to the sender and hand it back himself. Now, you must be curious as to why. What could possibly be written inside that would compel a man to relinquish something so unique, so potent? That is what I am about to unveil to you. Because, my child, it is the same letter you will receive in the coming days. So, if you are ready to uncover the ultimate truth, grant me your final moments. Let's begin, my dear. The words within that letter made his heart race. Congratulations! You are now the rightful owner of a property. He paused, reading the address once, twice, and even 3 times, struggling to believe what he was seeing. And it wasn't just any property. No, my dear. It was a lavish house, a home that seemed to have been lifted straight from a fantasy. Majestic gates, expansive echoing corridors, and rooms flooded with light. Yes, my dear. Within days, he was signing the documents. His family was busy packing boxes, their conversations brimming with plans. Plans for a future that suddenly felt brighter, larger, and boundless. And when they finally stood before those gates, his heart swelled with pride. In that moment, he felt he had stepped into the promise he had long awaited. But my dear, not all promises are as they appear at first glance. The first indication that something was amiss awaited him behind that door. It wasn't loud or overt, but it was there, quiet, hidden, and waiting. For what was about to transpire within those walls would challenge him in ways he never anticipated. And what followed would reveal precisely why every previous owner had departed. Not after months, not even after a year, but within just 7 days, a mere week. Soon, you will understand why the same fate is approaching your doorstep. So pay attention, my dear. Because when I disclose what he discovered inside, you will grasp the significance of this ownership. You will realize that some gifts, though beautifully wrapped, carry burdens that can shatter the unprepared. The moment they crossed the threshold, the atmosphere changed. It wasn't loud or obvious, but it was there, a weight, a presence, an unseen force coursing through the walls. On day 1, the lights flickered inexplicably. No storm, no faulty wiring, just a sudden pulse in the darkness. On day 2, his wife misplaced her wedding ring. She insisted she had left it on the table. They searched for hours, but it was nowhere to be found. On day 3, the children ceased playing in the yard. No laughter, no games, only silence. Day 4. Disputes erupted over trivial matters. A word, a glance, a misplaced spoon. Day 5. He awoke in the night to faint footsteps pacing above him. Yet, when he checked every room, they were vacant. Day 6, the mirrors started to fog up. Not with steam, not with dust, but with peculiar shapes. Shapes that didn't merely appear. They seemed to observe them in return. And then, on day 7, they could endure no more. Sleep-deprived, silent, their hearts weighed down. They gathered their belongings, left the keys on the counter, and drove away without a single look back. Yes, my child. They escaped. But what they fled from was never intended to harm the one who truly belongs. Because you see, this house, this ownership, it rejects the unchosen. And that is why your story will not conclude the same way theirs did. Once you uncover the truth behind these 7 days, you will understand why you were selected to shatter what no one else could. So let us begin, my child, for now it is your turn. Very soon, your own doorbell will ring. You will approach it, and there a messenger will be waiting. You will grasp that same envelope, feel the same weight in your hands, break the same seal. You will read those identical words. Congratulations! You are now the legal owner. And inside, you will find that same address written before your eyes. But unlike them, you will not return the keys because, my child, I did not choose them. I chose you. They were merely visitors. But you are the rightful heir. This is not mere chance. This is not coincidence. This is destiny. And just as it is written, my people will dwell in peaceful places, in secure homes, in undisturbed areas of rest. Isaiah 32:18. So shall it be for you. Every shadow that troubled them, every whisper that kept them awake will yield to my presence when you step through that door. For when you enter, it will not just be you crossing the threshold. It will be us. My light will illuminate every corner. My peace will settle in every room. My protection will be present at every window and gate. The footsteps they dreaded will disappear. The figures in the mirrors will fade away. The air will be calm because I am there. Yes, my child. This house has been anticipating your arrival. It has withstood the passage of many. But it was constructed for the one. And this time, the ownership will stay in your hands. Not for a week, not for a season, but for eternity. Because what I provide cannot be taken away by anyone. And now is the moment to claim it. My beloved, can you sense it? Change is on the horizon. The atmosphere surrounding your life is transforming right now. The winds of change are blowing your way, and nothing will ever be the same again. I will open doors that no man can close. Those opportunities that appeared unattainable, I am making them achievable. Those connections you require, I am arranging divine meetings. Those breakthroughs you have been praying for are already in progress. This is your time. The time when I am guiding you straight to your destiny. Everything you have experienced, every lesson absorbed, every tear shed has been preparing you for this moment. Your time has arrived. I fully comprehend what you are facing right now. Every sleepless night, every concern, every fear, I see it all. And I promise to stand by you in every single challenge of life. You are never walking alone. But here's what I need you to grasp. Your destiny is not dictated by the economy collapsing around you or how you were raised or the education you did or didn't receive. Your destiny is determined by me, your Heavenly Father. I have the final word. I hold your future in my hands. And what I have in store for you exceeds your wildest dreams. My precious child, your narrative is about to transform. You will soon be sharing a completely different story. The chapters of struggle, pain, and disappointment. They are coming to a close. A new tale is about to emerge in your life. This new story will be one of miraculous healing, where doctors will be astonished by your recovery. A tale of extraordinary achievement, where opportunities flow abundantly like rivers. A narrative of vibrant health, where your body feels revitalized and full of energy once more. Your journey will be brimming with abundance and prosperity, not only in financial terms but in every significant aspect of life. It will be enriched with a love that mends old wounds, a happiness that rises from deep within, a peace that transcends all understanding, and a joy that illuminates every space you enter. But here's the wonderful part: you will emerge from this phase stronger than ever, wiser than you've ever been, and completely alive. You will find yourself sharing these blessings with others, becoming a living testament to my goodness. You will pass on the invaluable wisdom you are gaining right now to those navigating their own dark valleys. Your suffering is transforming into your purpose. My child, my cherished one, do not worry for even a moment. The same individuals who are dismissing you at this moment, those who refuse to acknowledge your worth, and those striving to make you feel insignificant and invisible, do not concern yourself with them. One day, and that day is approaching faster than you realize, some of these very people will desperately desire what you possess. They will watch in awe as blessings pour into your life, witnessing the favor that surrounds you like a protective shield. They will see the doors opening for you that remain shut for them. Those who overlooked you will suddenly recognize your worth, and those who underestimated you will come to understand the serious error they made. Those who attempted to dim your light will be blinded by the brilliance of your shine. Because here's what I am orchestrating behind the scenes: I am preparing a feast for you in the presence of your adversaries. Imagine this: a banquet table overflowing with everything you have ever wished for, set right where those who doubted you can see it clearly. They will observe as I pay tribute to you, elevate you, and shower you with blessings. The most wonderful aspect is that you possess such grace in your heart that you may even extend an invitation for them to join you. A transformation is on the horizon, my dear.